The President of the United States, Donald Trump, you would expect, of course, to have those most historical moments out there for the world to see. And when you had all the world's allegedly greatest leaders around you, like Keir Starmer, you would have thought, of course, that they would have wanted to celebrate the moment with you. As ever, let me explain. Morning chums, nice to see you. Thank you so much as ever for joining me today in the very heart of London. Nice to have your company. I hope you're keeping well, whatever you're doing. We'll have a wave after 1, 2, 3. Yes, 1, 2, 3. We have to get these new people trained, you see. Am I right, chums? Do tell them. Because, of course, when you join our wonderful community, our friendship group, we're all on the right side of daft. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. We enjoy fun, we like nostalgia, we like good debate, and above all, we're chums. And somebody said the other day, the meaning of chum, and I was trying to figure out, for me, I first heard that word, tell me wherever you heard it, I actually heard it in Tom Brown's School Days, the movie, many, many years ago, brilliant film. And of course, then by who was the guy now? Terry Thomas, do you remember him? Wonderfully funny comedian. Oh yes, but we're all chums on here, never forget that. Now they're not chums over in the land of Downing Street, 10 Downing Street, the current home of the British Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Sir Keir Starmer. Well, he's having a lot of problems, let me tell you. Not only is he having problems with the fact that many of his ministers are falling out behind the scenes, including the budding deputy ministers, Bridget Phillipson, and I can't remember the other woman now, that's insignificant they are. Well, they're all falling out because they all want the top job. Angela Rayner came back to Parliament for the first time, still creaming in the money, but of course keeping a low profile and sharpening her knives, of course, for when the moment's right, to stab our Keir in the back. She desperately now wants to become British Prime Minister. She didn't mind before when she thought he was a friend. He's not a friend now. That's how politics works. This is the problem with President Trump. We all saw on the world stage at that wonderful Peace Summit meeting exactly how President Trump gave a masterclass in how to make sure, people who are difficult, etc. And on top of all of that, President Trump went on Air Force One to point out that, he gets on with all the leaders, all the tough ones. He never really gets on too well with the weak leaders. He was asked by a reporter on Air Force One, who are the weak leaders? He said, I think you know. Not looking at you, Keir, honestly, but this is how it works. However, Keir can't take criticism very well. Oh, no. You see, remember last time President Trump held a press conference with Keir Starmer at Windsor, following, of course, his official second state visit. Well, that went very well. The thing is, though, questions to Keir didn't go well. And so all of that interview, all of that press conference was never put up on the official Downing Street website. This is because Keir felt that he looked, less than his best. It's hard to pick out the defining moments, isn't it, when you think about it? This time around, he absolutely went potty when he came back to Downing Street to find that, in fact, they'd rolled out that particular ultimately embarrassing moment where Trump calls him forward and he looks like he's going to be asked to speak, patted on the head like a good boy, a dog, and then go back. Now, apparently, according to a very well-placed source, as you know, behind the scenes at Downing Street, Keir was, beyond words. He was furious because he doesn't want the world to seem like this. Now, I don't know if Keir Starmer understands exactly how the internet works, right? But just banning it from your own site doesn't mean the rest of the world, the international newspapers, the biggest news channels in the land who have all run this particular piece of footage. Well, it works like that. And so consequently, you can ban it off your own site all you want. But, the world has seen that you looked an absolute fool standing next to the most important man in the world. The thing is, though, this does not get past the President of the United States, who checks, his team at least, checks all the social media to see how he is represented around the world. And when he finds that he's not on one of the biggest sites in the world, 10 Downing Street, once again, I would suspect that Keir Starmer could expect more of this the next time they meet. It's never going to be an easy ride, is it, when someone's more powerful than you? And as Keir Starmer looked like he was about to burst into tears as somebody took off his sherbet dibs, thing is, it's set to happen again. It's a developing story. Neil Shaw, Kensington, London.